What's up YouTube, it's Louis here, hope you're all well. Today we'll be looking at Vechain on the daily time frame. It's Black Friday, so I do have some crazy discounts at the moment, well over 50% off on my course at the moment, and 50% off my mentorship for the first time as well. So that I'll be discussing that in a bit. Let's just carry on with Vechain. But what we're seeing at the moment is the continuation of our shoulder, head and shoulder. We did see further downside over the past week, but actually reclaiming that some sort of V-shaped recovery in the last days. But remember that even if we're going to see some sort of V-shaped recovery here, or the beginning of a potential inverse head and shoulders, potentially, just remember, even if we meet the target up here, you'd still be just running into this previous support, but now as resistance. And even when we reclaim this key support, remember, before we lost the low, I was saying as long as we're above this high low at 2 cent, this psychological level of 2 cent, we're good for continuation upwards. We started seeing the breakout. We were just running into this key resistance. We had a bullish cross just formed, so we needed to hold it right there. What is so interesting is on the day we needed to hold the bullish cross. That's when the FTX scandal happened, and of course it happens just as Vechain starts leaving this accumulation period, because Vechain's actually been in this accumulation period longer than most of its alts. The alts hit the bottom in June, of course Vechain did as well, but it's been in this range since about the beginning of May, so it was here longer than 5, actually 6 months. On the 6th month it was breaking out. I'm saying this because if you've been checking out the Bitcoin updates, which again, every single update, I urge you guys to start with the Bitcoin update in your day. When you start your day, start with the Bitcoin update. It's so important. You'll know what's going on with Vechain going forward. But yeah, it's so vital to be kept up to date. If you were doing so before the bottom of June, we were essentially saying when the bottom comes, it's going to take 6 months to start seeing some bullish movements. And for Vechain, it was honestly 6 months. When did we bottom out? Roughly 10th, 11th down here, and then second bottom. But first time we came into the range was on the 11th. And when did we start pushing down? On the 8th. So close to being 6 months. And yeah, unfortunately, that was taken away from us with the FTX, and that's why we're saying now that we're below this, I'm not even too fussed if we reclaim it. I need to see us taken out where this magnet previously was. Do you remember we were flipping the chart upside down saying this is an inverse head and shoulders and a rising wedge taking us back down to here? That was an amazing trade that we did on the channel completely for free for you guys. We just needed to hold that bullish cross, but yeah, unfortunately taken away from us. Nothing we can do. That's a external factors we've got no control over. So we just need to reevaluate. It's not even about reclaiming this anymore. As you see right there, we reclaimed it. It just wasn't good enough. We're just coming back into it using old support as resistance. I can even increase this box if I wanted to up until then. You can see still holding it as resistance. But you can see we continued lower, putting a lower low of the bodies and the wicks, and then a lower high, then another lower low. So even though we're seeing this short-term V-shaped recovery and potential inverse head and shoulders, let's go to the lower time frame to see if we can see that. Yeah, you can see we've got a shoulder, head and shoulder over here. We're holding the 20 EMA, so this is actually very nice to see. This is a bull flag, so we're actually expecting continuation upwards. If you're following the Bitcoin update, this is what we've actually been saying on the channel as well. So in the short term, I am expecting some further upside as long as we can take out this high. But I'm seeing this on the weekly time frame for Bitcoin, at least a short-term reversal. But understand, it's just a reversal back into these resistances where eventually we should continue lower, because we have not actually met our targets for Vechain at as of now. The targets coming out of the head and shoulders pattern that we see here. I'll get your target from the top to the neckline, put it on the breakdown. You can see that's a target 1.2 cent. If I use the fibs from the lowest point of the range to the highest point after that, we've got a 1618 1.4 and the two targets lower. When we go to the monthly time frame, we spoke about this in the past. Looking at the monthly, if we zoom out here, we've got closes down here. Where we've once had resistance on the monthly time frame, support fell under it, confirmed its resistance, continued lower, resistance, you broke above it, support as well, and then we've got some support over there and resistance there. So I've made it quite a large box. So that's all the way until the 618 between 0.00859 and 0.01. So that's where Vechain is getting pulled towards at the moment. If we're going to get this monthly close that actually closes below 1.97 cent. So if we see a monthly close below that, we'll be coming towards our technical target out of the head and shoulders pattern down at 1.25 cent. But yeah, potentially before the monthly close, you'd close above this. As you can see, you were below, but before the monthly close above, because this is an old resistance. It should now act as some sort of support. So yeah, that is some key support. You can see you're actually holding the 1.272. So this whole area could be your bottom targets. However, it's not likely. Usually you just bounce off the 1.272 in the short term. You come back up into the 1 fib level all the way up until, you know, here, and then you still continue lower to the 1.618 and this target, which is below. So usually the 1.618 is where you form at least a short-term bottom, where you could actually come all the way back up into here and actually, you know, continue onwards. But yeah, usually just either come up to the 1.272, continue lower, or all the way to the 1 and then still continue lower. And you'd eventually have to meet this target, and unless you invalidate it. The way you invalidate this target is a reclaim of 2 cents. However, that's just a first step. If you want things to truly flip around, we need to see 3.4 cent taken out, and I do not believe that's going to happen. I think further downside is going to come first before any upside. I'm going to pause it for a second. We're going to head into the Twitter giveaway, as well as the Black Friday discounts that I'm currently doing that will end at the end of tonight. Follow my Twitter, Louis Crypto. I've got a giveaway at the moment, 4,000 subscriber giveaway. We've had over 43 entrants. If you want to enter, you need to, of course, subscribe to my YouTube as well as the Twitter, like and retweet this post. So although there's 54 likes, these guys won't be included, only the 43. So yeah, a good 11 people won't be included. Make sure you've retweeted the post as well, and then comment once you've done that. Let's get into the Black Friday sale. So this course, it was £300. It's now down to £100 for today only. You can go through this. It's on my Twitter if you just want to check it out. And I've also got a Black Friday sale on my mentorship, which I haven't done. There's not really a discount at the moment on the mentorship. But now for Black Friday, instead of £800, it's now down to £500. You get the crypto course included. So that's £100. So the 10 hours of lessons and the crypto chat will only be £400 plus the £100 course. But if you can't afford £500 and you don't want to do 10 hours of lessons, remember, it's not 10 hours in one lesson, it's 10 lessons that are 1 hour. So if you want to do 5 1-hour lessons plus the course plus the chat, that's going to be £300, and you get free access to my chat till the bull market peak. Perfect. You know what to do if you want to take action on that. Just head over to my Twitter. But let's just end this update in saying that any pump that we're seeing for Vechain, we're not believing in it. We're just going to believe it's a bull trap, even though I've said in the Bitcoin update, which I urge you all to follow every day, that I'm expecting a short-term bounce on the weekly time frame, which means for some weeks we could be going up. But yeah, I just believe that we're going to be heading into these key resistances. There is one bullish pattern on Bitcoin I'm seeing that could actually mean that we could see further upside. But even if we, and for Vechain as well, even if we come up all the way into this golden pocket again, it's expected to continue lower. However, you can catch support over here. But again, the expectation is you shouldn't even break above this in the first place. However, if you do, you need to confirm it as support if you're bullish to get back up to this red box. And only once we're taking this red box, we believe we're coming up to here. And that's still going to be a very key resistance, which we're going to get rejected off. And the bears are going to say we're going lower anyway from that point. So the bulls would need to fight for support here or here to go back up and attack it. Yeah, there's a lot of work to do, guys, for the bulls, but equally, yeah, even if we go down to these targets quick, this is still going to be a struggle along the way up. That's what I'm trying to get at. This is going to be a long process, guys. Even if it goes up from here, it's going to be a long process. There's going to be so many moments where we just get knocked down because there's so many key resistances up ahead, especially the fact that we've never really retested this area. Since breaking down. When you eventually come back up into it, you're going to get rejected. So yeah, a lot of work to do. make sure you're going over to my Twitter if you wanted to take action on the course. I know that a few people in the comments said it's a little bit expensive. Well, you've got your discount, a crazy, insane discount, 50% off on both offers at the moment. If you want to take action, this will last until the end of today. So I hope to see you guys in my community chat. That you get for free through either the course or the mentorship. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.